How's it going, everybody? And welcome to episode, fact-checking, 88 of the Homebrewers. As always, I am Greg. That is Mira. Say hello. That is Tsuya. Say hello.
Hello.
That is Chrissy. Say hello.
I know my Brad's tired all the time.
And welcome to episode 88, part 4 of the Returners arc.
Episode
Idiot, yes. But the first episode, we're going to
88.
be the first episode of the way that the rest of the Returners arc is going to unfold. And you'll see how that goes accordingly. Yeah. So before we get started, let's go ahead and give some thank yous and shout outs. Let's give some thank yous to Aether Realm and Midnight Syndicate for allowing us to use some of their music. Not shout out to how bad that pop was. Big thank you to you guys. Go check them out. All of their links will be in the description down below. Also, thank you to Dungeon Alchemist. Dungeon Alchemist is an early access Steam There's an early access Steam product you can get. It's got a great community. You could either build your own maps or use maps provided by the community. Whatever tickles your fancy. It's going
really recently made good updates to it, so really go check it out.
There you go. We are still not sponsored. Just want to put that out there. We just legitimately love this.
Day 33 of not being
Oh, it's been longer than 33 days.
Well,
I'll definitely. Well, I don't know.
in-game days.
In-game day? Yeah, where it's like one day takes like 5 months of
Each
session.
episode counts as a day.
Yes.
That is fair. So,
The number
thank
is
you
probably
so
not
much. You
accurate.
can check out Dungeon Alchemist and the link down below as well. As stated last time, Mira and I are going to be at WonderCon on March 29th. We will continue to update you guys until WonderCon does happen. So if you're going to be there, come say hello.
Come.
Come say hello. Come.
Do not do that.
I mean, yeah, no, that is public.
And I want to let everybody know in this episode we're going to be playing different variations of the Aether Realm songs in this particular episode. Even though we use it throughout the series whenever the thing hits, it's going to be throughout the entirety of the show.
That is so good.
So we do have permission to use it. Don't silence us, please.
I will have it low
Please don't.
enough
I
to
will
where
cry.
if it gets picked up, it'll be just like the whitelisted like we've had before. So, yeah.
But we can prove we do have permission.
We do have permission.
I have it in written form.
No, yeah.
Please do not block us. I will cry.
I will cry. Wait, that's rad. Yeah, that's why I wanted to immediately be like,
I am not.
Aether
I will
Realm,
cry.
check it out. And then, especially when we get into the Crimson stuff, you'll be getting to hear some Midnight Syndicate, and I'm very excited for that because we have access to their entire discography.
So that one will be in the later episodes of this mid journey arc. So
Yeah.
look forward to that.
I still can't believe
Please
Aether
look
Realm.
forward to it.
It was just like, hell yeah.
Yoshi P.
Please look forward.
Please look forward to it. So, with that being said, let's go ahead. I will give you guys a recap. And I will hand it on over to Chrissy. So, last time, we finally had the last of our origin episodes of the Returners. We had Tsuya's origin story. He did a lot of
balls.
a lot of balls. There's a lot of balls in Tsuya's
General direction.
you would think it was Ren's backstory with how many balls there were. But no, we got to see Tsuya grow up as a noble amongst the common folk.
He was very tall.
He was a very tall,
Tall boy.
tall, dark, and handsome. Tall, long, and handsome. It was tall, long, and
Tall,
handsome.
long.
I said tall, dark, and handsome at some
Big, long,
point. but
big, tall, and handsome.
Big,
Big,
tall.
long.
Big
tall.
long. It's the big
It was
long.
one of those.
Oh,
Like,
those girls wanted his big long. I'll say that much.
it was one of those
But
variations of like two words that were kind of the same.
So we had, so we got to see, Tsuya's youth and him playing around with the kids, even if it was unintentionally aggressive. But it happens. Just roughhousing. The boys will be boys, and that's what I mean by boys will be boys. You just accidentally punch each other in the nose. You're like, that was cool, and then like, what the fuck? You bled out all over everything. But we got to see Tsuya
My mom's
try
gonna kill me.
as he grew older,
mom's gonna be
try
so
to
mad.
adjust to the life of a noble with diplomacy and the family business, and that shit just wasn't for him. He wanted to be fighting and on the front lines.
He wanted to be more like Thorin.
Wanted to be more like
Hit me with a
Thorin,
tree, dick.
and all of that culminated in a very harrowing moment where, in his teenage years, his cousin was heard a story. Heard a story about a wyvern and said it should be okay, and
Nothing
then
happened to the dog.
Then there were cries.
The dog died.
Yeah.
No, nothing happened to
there
him.
were cries of an attack, and Tsuya rushed in, as he does, as you do. Rushed in and tried to save.
Still hasn't learned shit.
Like you
still
do.
tried to save his cousin and his cousin's dog, and both died from the wyvern attack.
No, nothing happened to the
Tsuya
dog.
nearly died before his
away.
father and his uncle came in and saved the day. It ended on a very somber note with
Was his uncle one-shotting the fucking wyvern?
his uncle one shot, because Tsuya just got to unleash as current stat Tsuya, which was great. But we kind of ended off after the funeral and getting ready to hit the training harder than ever. So,
because when you're hard, you're hard.
When you're hard, you're hard.
I'm built
we are now
poorly.
But now that we are
Wrong.
we are done
Poorly.
with the origin individualized episodes, we are now in the format of what the rest of the Returners arc is going to be. It's little vignettes in each
Try to roll
episode
it
with
over.
each of the characters. So,
Here we go.
apparently I'm first.
Much better.
So we're going to be going in the order of how the origins were. So we'll be weaving throughout. Because we ended with Tsuya, it will be Ren, Amaryllis, Tsuya, Ren, Amaryllis, Tsuya, and it will be weaving throughout. So the stories will cut not too abruptly, in a good spot,
It's
but
like little vignettes.
but then it
basically.
will change over to another character while all of this stuff is happening.
You get
So
to do
just so you're not confused.
And I want everyone to give Chrissy love because she DMs
Just gonna put
differently
her
for
over
each
there.
of us, and she gets to do each of those DM styles per vignette. So
So I'm gonna die now.
you're not gonna die. Not today.
That was sudden.
Not today.
14th reason.
14th reason.
Just keep stacking them up, bro. Damn,
Just keep finding more to put to the pile.
Not the pile.
13 reasons, amateur numbers.
Damn.
I'll take 20.
20? Damn. Alrighty. So,
Okay, so heading
Yeah.
right into it. Ren's a little bit. No.
that's it. I can walk.
Yeah,
I can walk away. That's
we're
the end of his story,
Nope.
and we're done.
Stay here.
The
Onward.
beginning of his story is his mommy died. And
Big sad.
Mama did.
he goes big sad and leaves village.
Big sad. Big sad.
I was taking a drink.
There's not enough alcohol in this.
Pour one
Better
out
not
for
be
my
any.
None.
I was like, there better not be
You know,
Correct, there's
you know
none.
one thing
You
I'm
have
sur-
to drive home.
you know one thing I'm surprised at is your mom's name being Emma, and I'm always calling her Emma, and it doesn't do it like it hasn't ever come up.
Oops.
I think because like it was. It's weird when you hear your like parents' name because they were always like, "Oh yeah, your mom did this. Your mom said that." It was never like, "Oh, Amma said that." So it's like it probably doesn't register for him because he probably mainly heard like maybe if they wanted to talk to her, maybe
It's mom
like
to him.
Like a handful.
like a handful of times, but it's not like he was consistently hearing her called by her name. It's like, "Well, let me talk to your mom for a moment."
I'm just weird because I called my mom by her name my whole life, so I don't know.
No, it's like
Yeah, I don't
If
do that.
like if like
I felt too weird.
like if I meet like if I met someone who had my dad's name,
It just wouldn't register.
it wouldn't register because
Okay.
I've known him as dad. It's like, well, I talked to your dad. I'm like, okay,
And me, I hear my mom's name. I'm like, what?
huh,
Oh.
huh. Alrighty.
Okay. So, starting off, we reveal Ren. I have to be careful because I think this thing made a lot of corrections.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we had that happen last week.
Verna.
To be fair, with the character coming up, it
Verna.
said 7, not 6. So you're telling me, oh, I had to change this, it's this, and I went, yeah, that was the thing. And you're like, oh, really? I'm all, yeah, that had to be autocorrect. Oh, yeah, that had to be autocorrect.
I was like, oh yeah, the height. That was it.
Yeah, you're
like,
talking about
what
the height of
hell?
someone, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah, that was his height. Oh, did it say something? It's like, yeah, it said this. I'm like, no, that's autocorrect, my guy.
And I'm
Shut
as
it
I'm
down.
reading this, I like see these and
Oh.
it comes up and I'm like, wait.
Now
It processes
that's
after I see it.
my nightmare. Oh man.
Okay, so starting back again, we reveal Ren not far from his village on the same night, walking away on the road ahead, contemplating where to go as he aimlessly wanders forward. He passes an open field
Oh.
of lilies.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. No, not again. It's gonna be another 30 minutes of us laughing. Ah, shit, here we go again.
That's why your mama did.
That's what your mama did. Oh man. So you pass.
God damn
We're
it.
gonna be derailed for another 30 minutes.
That's what I was saying. I was like, oh god, another half hour of laughing.
Fucking.
Fucking.
We're not even gonna call them by their name anymore. We're not gonna call them by their government name anymore. They're
The
just
goddamn
flowers.
lilies over here.
Nope. Shouldn't have done it.
Lilies.
Lollies.
As he passes the open field of lilies, his mother's favored flower, he stops. He slowly walks over. And why is it still grabbing the lily? So he slowly walks over and he lays among the lilies.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot of pollen.
I legitimately feel like it's
the
like
pollen count is gonna suck.
I legitimately feel like he like kind of maybe like falls into it too, so it could.
So as Ren walks into the lilies, he lets himself just fall into the caress of this flower that reminds him so much of his mother. No one can see me cry if I'm covered in these flowers.
It's just the it's allergies.
It's
It's just the pollen.
Is it raining?
Yes, it's raining.
He's squirting like the eye drops, make it look like he's been crying.
No, he can cry on.
No, he really. No, I have to say it's Ren. He doesn't need help crying.
My life sucks.
Life sucks. I know.
I still remember. I went through that episode where you became a bard and you were crying.
Yeah.
And like Brad's like, I'm probably not gonna tell you this again, but go clean yourself up because your eyeliner was like.
Yeah, that was a really emotional moment. Though.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, dude, I could just yawn and my eyes will water. That's enough for me.
That was a big moment, though. That was a very important.
It was not. It was funny not because you're crying, but your makeup just.
The makeup falling. I didn't put barrier spray on, so the makeup is running way.
Oh, damn,
not
you didn't
the
kill the
bear
bears.
spray.
I didn't kill the bears. No.
I
Not that
didn't
time.
kill the bears.
So he's kind of falling.
So
into-
alone and a full mix of emotions. Tears start to overtake you.
Oh, that's the pollen.
A gentle breeze.
I love that. That was really good.
There's probably wind effects.
Maybe, I don't know.
Probably. You're gonna hit wind. It's just gonna be hurricane, gale force.
I mean, there are like embers coming off the fire over there.
Yeah, I guess you could see the ember wind.
Yeah.
Ember wind.
Ember wind.
Yep.
That is a cool name for a band.
Ember wind actually is pretty good.
Someone write that down.
It's in the video.
That's good. That's
It's a
real.
druid band that tries to tell you to prevent forest fires.
That's fair. Yeah.
Led by Smokey.
Well, now it's wildfires.
Damn, those fires wild, dude.
Everyone.
Yeah, I put Emerald.
Yeah.
Just so I didn't forget it.
A gentle breeze crosses over as to console him, almost as if
I understand. I know what you're.
I can't laugh. Almost as if it's his mother's gentle caress.
Bruh.
Soon your tears turn to solemn silence. Ren, sit up. and grabs his backpack that he has, put what little of his mother's belongings he could gather within it, and he goes through the small knickknacks. What's in there, Ren? What of your mother's did you grab? I'm gonna put you on the spot here, bro.
Me, when it's like, what's the name of the book?
I would. Oh,
What is it?
you know,
What is it?
he knew
Book?
exactly what it is that he took with him. I know one thing he took with him was probably a handful of what he would consider what he probably thought are important letters. Like, mind you, they were in like.
So I'll make up some stuff for you.
I know for a fact he would have taken maybe like whatever remaining like perfusion is.
Did he take like a cloak of hers or anything?
Yeah, no, he probably had some form of like maybe shirt
Or like a
even
I would say
handkerchief?
scarf.
handkerchief or scarf. Yeah, some form of clothing that she had. He's already wearing the necklace. Probably some lingering perfume she had.
It would be a solid perfume,
Mhm.
and it smells of lilies.
Ironically enough, yeah.
You have a really big thing with lilies in your life.
Yeah, we'll learn that. Oh boy.
Within
by
the
another
items that Ren gathered is a small journal. Okay, I made something up here that you didn't directly give me, but it's something it's gonna connect you.
If it connects to the thing that's in there, no, you do you, boo.
So the journal, though mostly blank, had some notes within it.
Okay.
Though Ren only briefly looked after her passing, he retained little of what had been written. All he knew was that it contained the name of his father. And what better time than here and now to take it in?
This is the part I had to cut from the last episode because you said this was going to happen at a later date. So I had to cut it from the episode when I went to clarify. You're like, no, that hasn't happened yet.
I figured you wouldn't really be reading. It's like when you're like upset about something and you're reading something.
You know
and
it's
you're not-
there, but you don't.
You
wanna
see
read
it, but you don't remember it.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
It didn't sink in.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
If you're cold, they're cold. Let that sink in.
The sink's just outside.
But it has hot water.
But it's not plugged in or anything. It's not plugged in. It's just standing there. It's getting cold.
Make sure
let
you
it
plug
in.
your sink into the outlets. That way it works.
Exactly. Let it in.
Nah. I think I'll let that sink out.
Damn.
At least bring it in for decoration. Not my style. Not my sink.
Within the note,
I don't know.
that did not sink in. It contained short but heartfelt memories of Fellerin, and how she wished she could have given Ren the last name Takarin. Every sentence she wrote seemed so full of love, and how she felt about him was apparent. No words of regret, only longing, but joy that it happened. The small entries on the note also had fond memories of her time in the coastal cities with Ren, and how one day she would, as if by fate itself, see Fellerin again and happily introduce Ren to his father. Her hopeful words turned to ash in Ren's mouth.
In another life, basically.
Such happy thoughts churned his stomach at what would never be.
Bro, she wrote about the times they banged.
You probably skipped.
Such longing.
I don't think she put that in the journal. She alluded to that talking to Ren as a child, though.
Yeah, but isn't that a memory she would want to have for herself too?
Oh no, she's.
I mean, you might not want to write those things down in case somebody finds your journal.
That's
all up here, baby.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Who cares? Not like she can get embarrassed now.
Thoughts race into your mind, Ren.
Thoughts.
That too.
Sorry, Mira just said it's not like she can be embarrassed now talking about his ball.
I mean,
Oh,
am I wrong?
I mean, her ghost, she's still in the veil somewhere.
She is.
Why are you booing at her?
Okay, what are
Why are
they
you
gonna...
booing at her? She's right. Alright, anyway.
Okay, do you think anyone's gonna be able to embarrass her?
I mean,
Embarrass
she
her
would
memory.
probably be embarrassed when she sees Ren and she knows Ren knows.
He knows.
She talked about it to him,
Oh,
basically.
no, he knows I'm not innocent.
Innocently to a child, and then she flirted with a bunch of bards to get Ren lessons.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
He just thinks back. Come to think of
20
it.
gold is 20 gold.
20 gold is in fact.
20 gold.
Come to think of it, she
20
did
gold
have
is
kiss
not
marks.
enough anymore.
Come to think of
Damn,
it, she
20
did have,
gold
like,
in this
kiss marks on
economy?
her every time
Exactly.
she
Shit.
talked to them.
Alright.
Huh, that seemed too
Thoughts
easy.
race through your mind. How that bastard been
How
here when
odd.
things have been different? Was he really bad? Or did his mother's words ring true? His mind buzzing with questions? He gives a sigh.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the wind
See, he probably has a headache at this point. Like, between the crying
thinking
and
too
the
much.
Yeah, no.
break down, break down.
No, the other breakdown.
A
The
lighter
wind
song.
again carries the flower's scent, calming him just a bit. So
Oh, it's-
familiar, almost nostalgic, as
Some
if summoned
emotions.
by the breeze itself. From the journal falls a worn and faded picture of Ren and Emma when he was a child.
Oh, that's gonna fuck him up. Real. Oh, that's gonna fuck him up real.
And weirdly
good.
enough, his dad is distorted in the photo. It's
like-
just like a warp.
It's like Silent Hill 2, where like you
It's just kind of
the
out of
letter,
focus.
and then at the end,
It just keeps disappearing.
his dad slowly disappears as his
It's
art
Back to
goes
the
on.
Future.
It was
No, it's
taken-
like Back to the Future. Yeah.
it was taken with disappearing ink.
Oh
Back
no.
to the Future, he starts disappearing from the photo.
Now this photo is very, very well loved and very worn. So it's not like a clear picture that you see of her and Ren, but you know what this picture is. You've seen it, and it's something that really meant a lot to your mom, obviously.
Yeah.
The color maybe has rubbed off a little bit on the pages. And this journal will be familiar to you later.
What?
Will be familiar to you later. Ren will remember that.
Oh. That became his journal, didn't it?
I thought that's what we were going for at first. So I was like, oh, you have a journal now.
Oh.
And you got it all dirty.
Right?
I ain't gonna lie.
Shame on you.
That realization had an emotional hit, and I'm like, oh. Fuck! Oh,
So
that's...
listening to earlier episodes, he kept this journal really close. So I decided to make his mother's journal that was mostly blank into this journal that he wrote all
Oh
his
my
thoughts on.
fucking god! Yes! Oh, hurt him even more. Let's go.
Even more.
I thought that was kind of the point. As soon as she was
That
like, "There's a
wasn't. That
journal," I'm
wasn't.
like, oh.
I kind of felt like he
Alright.
had his own journal, and then that I'm like, no, he definitely left his other journal with
No,
all
this
the-
one's
I
better.
felt like it would make more sense because he holds that
Mhm.
journal really close for something that he himself would have bought.
Oh yeah.
So this is why I wanted to do it a bit differently than just the letters that you had originally
That-
put.
And you got
Ooh,
it.
yeah, no, the
And you
oof
got
is-
it dirty.
Oh,
Rip.
we'll cross that bridge.
He learns prestidigitation later.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
There's arcane people in the Crimsons. It's fine.
Oh, the night he mixes the dirtiest, the Crimsons aren't around.
Not yet.
No.
A thought occurs. Your loot.
Womp womp.
Yeah, he left it at home.
No, you actually have.
Oh, do I actually have it? Oh, okay.
Unwomps.
Unwomps. Oh, that's funny.
What are you
Here's like another thing
feeling
to add to the
in this
soundboard.
moment?
Depressed. Thanks for asking. No,
Good.
good. That's the fucking point, you shitbag.
Okay, but emotionally, how are you feeling?
Listen, I know how you feel outside of this game, but right now, in the game.
It's like, hurt me.
Hey.
No.
Hey, yo. I think he... God, I'm going to roll...
Initiative.
I
strike myself.
No, it's I'm gonna roll wisdom saving. See if he even has the ability to try to play.
Save or check?
Saving throw, just to be. It would be saving throw because if he pushes through the hesitation.
I'm gonna let you do it at advantage just because you are surrounded by lilies and you feel comforted. Like it's your own mother comforting you.
Yeah. Now, do I pull my level 3 stats now or not yet? I don't know. I know we kind of blurred the line with
Your
serious
mom
things.
is dead at this point.
Level 2.
I can bring. Oh, it doesn't matter. I have a 0 for wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
So it's a straight roll regardless.
I only have level 3 stats, so hopefully that's all I need.
Oh!
I would say go ahead and use your level 3 because you guys are never
It
going to
doesn't-
level up
it
anymore.
doesn't matter.
Here's the thing. It's a plus 0 for
Yeah.
wisdom saves, so 18.
So you do.
I'm able to
You
pick
pass it.
You pick at some strings.
He kind of, yeah, it's probably, so he hasn't played since his mom died, so he's
You did
definitely-
play right after the funeral.
That's right, okay, yeah.
Siri, play Future Days from Pearl
But he probably just,
Jam. The very first line of that song is, "If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself."
I would,
True. Apropos.
True.
he definitely, I think, because of the nostalgia from going through some of those notes and seeing that he's probably playing one of the songs that he learned on his own from them, or at least trying to. That thing hasn't been fully tuned, but I think he just along the way, as playing, just probably self-tuned ball. It's not that anything sounds sour. It's like, oh, that sounds like. But yeah, probably one of the songs as a kid when he was first learning, watching.
So his
And,
thoughts turn of the coastal cities that he used to visit with his mother. And in this moment, he plays what he can remember from one of the bards named M that him and his mother saw. Yeah. In playing, he does play it, but as his emotions grow, he just stops.
Like when you hit that point in the song that you know is the hardest part of it, and you this ain't gonna end well. And he in a rare moment knows better.
The lyrics are no longer in English. I can't.
It doesn't mean I can't make up the words.
No. I'm making them up when I'm by myself.
How many weeps thought they knew?
I feel like I'm
Oh,
offending people. I feel like I'm offending people in some other language that I don't even know I'm saying
How
correctly.
many people thought they knew Japanese because they learned a flow song because they were Naruto?
Or Bluebird.
Or learn one of the songs from FMA.
Ooh, that's another one.
Jaeger.
Yeah. Yeah, he's.
It just becomes so soft and somber through the playing. It's no longer the song he remembers it to be.
Yeah.
So Ren lays down his lute and closes his eyes. Tears overflowing. And soon, he finds himself asleep alone in the lily's embrace.
Does it start raining?
It is not. The lilies are blooming, so it is not raining.
Ironically,
but there is dew everywhere.
Ironically, I
Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Baja Blast.
It's the
Baja
Mountain
Blast.
Dew.
Yeah, Baja Blast comes from the southern
From the southern continent.
Y'all.
y'all. Hooey! Oh my!
Congratulations, played yourself.
I did. It's probably ironic enough. Probably, despite everything, it's probably the least alone he has felt since his mom died.
Despite everything,
And
it's
the
still
lilies.
you.
Because the lily scent is completely overwhelming. When like at home alone, too.
Genocide.
Home Alone 2.
God
Electric
damn.
Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Genocide.
Oh.
Still you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like the overwhelming scent of the lilies. He probably felt less alone. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt any less.
So, Ren, give me a roll.
You
butter-
want,
Give me a con.
A dinner roll?
I'm gonna say dinner
Hawaiian
roll.
King roll?
King's
Oh,
Hawaiian,
yeah.
yo.
A butter roll?
Fuck yeah,
No,
King's
thank you.
Hawaiian.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. More for me.
Good.
We'll
Alright,
split it.
what kind of a roll?
Just roll.
Con.
Con.
Con
Save
or just a Constitution check? Save?
Save. Cool.
Oh, okay, +2.
Ooh.
6.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
When you.
We're now-
Hold on, let me get
6, I need to.
4
4d6s.
d6s. Take the lowest number out.
It's
So-
fine. We can res him later.
It's fine. We can res him later.
Well, Chrissy said resurrections can happen
I mean, they can if you find a cleric in time.
because we're clearly alive later on. So like,
Oh yeah.
we can't technically be dead. We can be brought back if we fuck up.
you can still die, though.
No, but we can
We're
be
not
brought back if
dead,
we fuck
dead.
up.
We'll
So
be
we can traumatize your character more, though.
Well,
I can create all the trauma I want.
you're about to be Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. You're about to be fucking high off of the plant.
So,
I thought they were
Lila
lilies.
the
They're
lilies,
poppies.
You think you might just have your first restful night's sleep, but boy, are you wrong.
No.
Congratulate. Oh, no.
What turned into just falling asleep amongst the lilies, you start to have a nightmare.
Not even like Delicious in Dungeon nightmare.
You see your mother.
Oh.
No, maybe it is.
You see your mother. And she's beckoning to you.
Is it a mother beckoning? About to be a nightmare when a mother beckons. I mean, he's
One
like,
missed call from mom.
You're running to her in the dream. But it's almost as if you're not moving at all.
yeah.
The hallway
Just-
gets longer.
It's just out of reach.
And still, she continues to beckon. And you run, and run, and run. Suddenly, you hear a noise behind you. It's almost like a black ooze chasing you with silver tips on it, as if it's going to swallow and puncture you. Just the tips. You keep running.
Yeah, I do.
He's running, but he's doing the PS1 run, then Silent Hill 1.
Oh, yeah, the...
It's endless.
Roll.
Real clunky, like
Roll
sounding
a con
footsteps
save
too.
again.
Yeah.
Save +2.
They don't
12.
match up either.
So this thing starts gaining on you, and you keep running.
The Hestia screaming face.
Make an athletics check for me.
Athletics? Am I good at athletics?
Well, you are
No,
rogue.
+0 for athletics.
Whoop, damn.
You're Dex, aren't you?
No, athletics is strength.
Doesn't say you're
Athletics
rogue.
is strength.
You're
yeah.
rogue, yeah.
Acrobatics is the dex
Dex
one.
is dex.
Athletics is the strength. +0, that's a 5,
That's
dude.
straight up.
Woo!
So as you're
You don't wake
running, the terrain kind of changes, and
Oh,
you try to climb up the terrain, but you can't seem to get yourself up.
Can't get your footing.
The thing behind you is closing in.
John Carpenter?
Yep.
The
The
Thing,
Thing.
1982.
Yep.
John Carpenter's The Thing, 1982
Try
is
one more
closing in on
time.
you.
One more con save again?
No,
Dex.
athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
If you pee yourself.
18.
There we
Is
go.
that 18?
Oh,
So
God.
finally,
It's either 18 or 16. That's
either
18.
way,
That's 18.
That's 18, yeah. It's still a good number. I just didn't know if it was 16 or
The
18.
top of the 8 looks really weird.
Yeah, the top of like the top left or top right part
Top
of
right, yeah.
the 8 looks
To
a little
finish
faded,
the
so I
loop.
couldn't tell if it was.
you
There we
climb up this tough terrain to get away from this thing, and you stumble forward, and it slopes down.
Yeah, shit.
So you start running forward, and it goes faster and faster.
And then you
It's-
start to roll.
It's the anime. It's the anime like the full like
Running.
yeah.
No, Naruto run.
No.
You're
No.
going downhill.
I'm gonna draw him Naruto running.
Yes.
Yeah. He's not a rogue yet. He can't know how to run.
No, but you're pretty emo right now.
Yeah. It's good enough.
That's fair.
If it's good enough for Sasuke, you can do it too.
Say Usuke.
No. Not even remotely close to being incorrect.
I know Jackson. Say Su.
Nope.
Wait,
Subaru makes a Subaru a Subaru.
what is he right now? What class is he?
I don't think he's any right now.
Oh, you're nothing?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a kid.
Here's the thing.
Just
Every
use
roll
it
I
for
have
rogue
done
this has been
has been a +0 or a +2 anyway. And the +2 is from just stats, not any rogue rolls.
But I let
Oh,
him
okay.
because he used to sneak around his village and stuff.
That's true. Yeah. Slippery little sucker.
And he's a twink, so.
And he's emo.
humble beginning.
He does come from humble beginnings.
He does. Oh, and so does Run.
As you're running,
Literally
as you're
two of us.
Naruto running down the hill.
Okay.
Oh,
Naruto.
Going with it.
Naruto. Hey, Brad.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Trip. Almost falling over, not quite though. And as you raise yourself up to level yourself out, you come face to face with your mother. She looks normal. And then suddenly, black, bleeding from her eyes, from her mouth. And a very chilling scream that comes from her.
He's in the other world now, boys. We're about to spend the next 45 minutes in the other world solving puzzles before he can wake up.
Alright, so now we're going to have you take those 4d6s
Okay. Yeah.
and just start rolling them.
Okay.
And just keep track of your stat, and then just remove the lower number each time.
Okay.
And now
Do that 6 times.
you awaken in a cold sweat.
And you pee your
You
pants.
peed yourself.
No.
Roll! We made her roll for it in one time.
Con.
If
was
you
that
pee in the game,
con?
if you
Yeah,
pee in the
con.
dream, you pee in real life. You didn't find the bathroom in time.
Oh.
7 + 2 is a 9. It wasn't a 1. I
Okay.
initially went, oh shit, it's
You
a 1.
peed a little bit.
You're not sure if it's sweat or pee, but there is a little bit of wetness.
Look, it's a scary dream, okay?
It might be the dew from the
Could-
flowers. You
Could be a
really
wet
don't
dream too. You
know.
don't know.
It
No,
could be
that-
what?
No. No.
You
Where do you
don't
think
know.
I'm from,
Not that
Alabama?
kind.
Who do you think I'm going all the way down to Alabama there? No.
Lamb.
That kind of wet is
I'm
coming
gonna
from the
name
dew.
myself.
So,
It's the video of the guy
The Lily
playing
Dew.
drums to the Boomhauer quotes.
Let's see.
can
That's
you roll
good.
me a perception check?
Uh-oh.
Perception.
You just sniff.
Well, that's a natural 19.
Alright, good enough.
Perception is a +0. So,
Never
19.
The monster doesn't
Why
eat
is
you at first.
Amaryllis writing in the character?
Why not? She's not in there.
Why not?
She's not in this scene.
So you hear a noise.
This is what she would be doing right now if it were happier time.
That's true. He kind of just looks around for a moment. Against his better judgment because of the fact that he's I'll set him up here just
Uh-oh. She's looking for another mini.
he's just like, who's this? Who goes the
Huh?
oh, no, that's basically what's going on. Oh.
You don't hear a reply. Roll again.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
shit.
11.
Better.
What do you mean better?
I know, that's
19
actually
the first
good.
time. What are you fucking talking about?
Better.
No.
I'm not on the board. Better.
I'm not on board.
She's like, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
I just think it's neat.
Can you make that noise again, too? No. we
No,
did
the
before.
soundboard.
Oh,
Oh, that.
the soundboard one.
Oh, that's that.
No, you had it right.
Normal.
So you see he's moving a little bit.
Shit.
Do you even have any weapons?
No.
Do you pee?
You're
Whoa,
not.
oh
No.
shit, really?
Do you actually pee your pants
He
now?
does
It's all
not get.
fist,
You
dude.
have your loot.
He does. He does.
He
doesn't-
has a journal.
He will not have any weapons until he's with the criminal.
Okay, well, you have a loot.
You also have a journal.
He's also not a bard, so he doesn't.
No,
but you
as
can
a
hit it as a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, it's an improvised weapon. That's the best you can do.
you're proficient, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah!
I fucking hate you so goddamn.
And this is why
much.
she's in the cart.
Hello.
Happy times.
Hello.
Ah.
Yeah.
Fucking smash him with your cup. Music change.
Just
yeah.
for a moment, yeah.
This one's going to.
Alright. This one
Gonna
goes.
fuck you up.
This spider goes in the square hole.
No! Stop putting it near me.
What do you do with your loot? It goes in the square hole.
So you see these
Yeah.
little spiders.
This
Hestia,
little spider.
Not quite so little.
Hestia, jump up on the board and eat them. Oh! That girl has eaten spiders.
First week we owned her, she ate a daddy long legs.
Wow, she
Ew.
Yeah.
She is both fearless and brainless.
Oh yeah.
sounds about
I love her, but like, Jesus Christ!
All right. Well, initiative.
Roll initiative.
All right.
Roll to not pee your pants now.
Oh, I'm glad that's my initiative roll. That is a 9.
What do you mean you're
Okay.
glad?
You go. It goes. Spider, spider, you spider.
Yeah, no, that sounds correct. Of
Eh,
This one got a 20.
course you did.
I'm okay to move away from the table for a minute. I fucking hate it. No, no, God, really?
It's on you.
Oh God, where? Where?
Where did it
I don't
go?
see it. Where?
I think.
Oh God, I don't know, bro. I fucking hate this.
It went
Well, that spider killed itself, so
No, that spider's no longer in the fight. I don't know.
that spider doesn't exist now.
Chrissy, I don't know
It's
what the.
under the bench.
Oh, it's under
Okay,
the
let
bench.
me get out first.
All right.
Fucking shit.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna take my mic off for like 3 minutes.
no, don't you fucking dare.
I might have to. God damn
What
it.
did you say? See it where?
Under the bench.
Where?
In front of the bar. In front of the bar.
Oh, I see
Oh, I
it.
see it.
Ow.
Ah!
No. Why did you leave?
No! Don't!
Hey, I can't do this on my own.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Tsuya's right across from you. You're not by yourself.
So you hold my hand. I'm scared.
Don't hug me. I'm scared.
You're
Don't
pissing-
hug me. I'm scared.
So
I'm
this one-
scared.
It's like Seed of Chucky. You're pissing your pants. You're
Look at my
pissing
hair.
your pants.
All right. So this is how Rende. Look at my hair.
With thunderous applause.
Okay, so
All right, babe. So I'm gonna have you do
So
is
you can't do
take
anything
another
quite
set of
yet,
4d6s.
'cause you were right there.
Just start rolling. Oh.
He's going to roll to attack you.
What's your AC?
I would say he doesn't have any leather armor, so he wouldn't have a AC. Yeah, I only have.
Well, I think your
traveler
base.
clothes. I have no.
I think your
AC.
base AC still has like.
It's an 8. It would be an 8 because I have no, or a 10 because there's no armor. He doesn't have his leather at all.
What is normal AC?
Right now,
I mean, even things without armor tend to have like a class of 12. That's normal.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Well,
there's
Yeah.
there's a way to determine your AC even before you put armor on because everything has a base AC.
Yeah.
uh,
But from what I've seen, anything that's not been armored is around 12.
Let's say 12.
we'll just say 12.
Yeah.
So that one does miss though.
Okay.
Your turn.
He's freaking out. He's swinging his loot at this guy.
Ah.
He's fighting. He's not running.
He would invoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't know that.
So would this be because it's not? Oh, what's the AC for an improvised weapon?
What's the attack for an improvised weapon?
Yeah.
I mean, what would a loot be closest to in terms of weapon?
Bludgeoning.
Like a bludgeoning. Yeah.
Would it be like a club or? Because it's not like it's going to be like a hammer. That's not. It doesn't have like a steel end.
It'd be 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Improvised weapon, and then what's the plus on it? Is what, just +2?
So for-
Either 1 or 2, I think.
Because an unarmed attack is a +2. I don't know. I could just make it +2 and then 1d4 bludgeoning.
It could be the character level. Improvised weapon attack bonus can come from proficiency, item bonuses, or the character's level. So if you want, you can make it +3. Just for the sake, because it's gonna be level 3.
Are we
can
not
make
at level
+2.
3 already?
Plus
Plus
2?
two?
No,
Okay.
plus
For
2.
right now.
And I'll do 1d4 damage.
Yeah, 1d4 +2.
Plus 2? Yeah, that's
so
right.
roll. Did you roll to hit?
I have not
Not
rolled
yet.
the hit yet.
And then add +2.
Nope, that's a 4.
I mean, they are spiders.
No,
It's not like they're.
2 plus 2
Oh, 2 plus 2.
is 4.
So this one
I can't
goes-
imagine spiders having a super high AC.
Nope.
Oh.
He misses.
Hmm.
Well, it's top of the order, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are 3.
Well, you gotta move. Is this
Yeah.
guy gonna go or move or what's he
Yeah.
doing?
He's going to try and attack you. But he missed you.
God damn. So then it's back to this guy.
No, back to you.
No, it's 2 spiders.
2
spiders
go
and
before
then-
him.
Oh, okay.
That one got a natural 1.
Oh,
So
It
Um,
killed itself.
he,
It deletes from the
he
board.
ended up
Prone.
proning himself,
okay.
trying to jump at you.
Okay.
He deletes from the board.
He.
So you would have advantage on him.
Okay. 18 to hit.
You definitely hit him.
Alright, and it's-
Yeah, yeah.
What did we decided? 1d4.
1d4
plus 2.
All right. Cool.
So roll a 4.
Come on, 4. That's a 2 plus 2, so 4.
4.
Oh, so the total is
Technically
4.
a 4.
He's dead.
Woohoo! Delete it from the board.
All
Throw it in the trash.
right, that's because it's not like his blade, so it's not like he can action
Flush
bonus
it down
action
the
at
toilet
this
so it
time.
can
He
never
wouldn't
come
know how to
back.
fucking do that. So
No.
that's his.
Bonus action, I'll let you kick.
I'll
which
do
would be
yeah.
an unarmed attack.
I'll
It'd
do
be
it.
1.
I'll do
Or
with
like
one
try to
damage.
push it or
All
something.
right, unarmed attack, 12.
That hits.
So to
1
this one.
damage. Oh.
Oh!
They literally have 1 HP.
Oh shit,
I was
okay.
gonna say spiders don't have a lot.
They're squishers.
Alright, so now it's that guy's turn.
Even in Baldur's Gate, the spiders don't have that much
He
HP.
does
They're
not
just
hit you at
sons
all.
of
God
bitches.
damn, alright.
They are rolling poorly.
One more swing at that fucker.
Good, as they should be.
Natural 1.
Oh
So you
shit!
swing.
Does that how the loot breaks?
With thunderous applause.
So you swing at it, and it's almost like you guys attacked at once.
Oh.
And part of the strings of the loot just rip off.
Yeah.
Ew.
Bonus action kick. 5.
That does not hit.
Damn.
2 again.
Jesus.
All right. One more
They
We're
are
time.
literally doing rollies at this point. He doesn't care at this point. He wants this fucker dead.
There you go.
19.
You got it.
There we go.
And then just
Just roll a d4.
another 4 points of damage.
Woo! Fuck you!
You now survived your very first attack.
He looks at the loot, sees the strings are broken.
Back to Aether Realm.
Wraps it behind him. He's just like, I'm getting fuck away from me as quickly as fucking possible.
Talk about a rude awakening.
Fucking
Right.
hells. Just grabs it. It's stuff. It's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Should grab like.
He doesn't even.
It's like the
fold it.
reporter.
Should have grabbed. Should
Yeah.
have grabbed like a farming tool or something on your way out.
You should have.
Can I investigate to see if I can find like a better weapon than just his fucking?
Or at
Look
least
around
something you can use.
There is a cart here. You can investigate.
I can investigate. I
The
do
cart.
investigation check.
You
So
could
we'll
even
see.
you could even like look for a shovel. It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
True.
Yeah. Investigation. Here, I could nerf my investigation because that's gonna be +4 to 19.
That's fine.
Okay.
So the better you roll, the better
Yep.
weapon you get.
Cool.
So what you find is a sickle. Like the
Sickle?
small sickles.
So,
Yeah.
So
little
there's two
sickles?
small
It's the little
sickles
thing
in
Demaya
there.
has.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Pretty
if you've
cool.
ever seen like Sango or Kohaku.
No, I have.
Yeah, like
My
those
grave
things,
cleric
yeah.
has one of those.
So
2 sickles.
you find those.
I at first thought it was a bigger thing, like a scythe.
You need the stats for that.
Realizing it's a small
Yeah.
thing, I'm like,
They're small.
oh, that makes more sense.
Sickles are
Yeah,
small,
true.
scythes are big.
We're gonna keep it though.
They're handier.
They'll cut grass with it.
Sickle
It's fine.
is 1d4 slashing.
1d4 slashing.
It's a light weapon, small, easy to handle, making it ideal to use when fighting with 2 weapons.
Okay.
And
So
you have 2 of them.
yes. So would you allow at least the dexterity on that, or would it just be
Yeah.
the plus? Okay. Like I'm not gonna do the proficiency because I got to look in to see what technically I'll just do the
Well,
plus 4.
are you proficient with dex?
Yes.
Would that still
Like dex
essentially be
weapons is what he's
proficiency?
like small dex weapons, so it would be the proficiency. So basically, it's the same as the daggers are just sickles.
Because that's essentially
Okay.
proficiency plus whatever the mod is.
Yeah.
So you are proficient in that.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's kind of
Professional.
like it's kind of weird, but like also like I'm sure he helped because he helped his mom out. I'm sure he's
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
did use farming tools and stuff like that.
so
and
it does
your-
kind of
your
tie in and
mom-
make sense.
When
yeah.
your mom got sick, you did tend to the garden. That's
Yeah.
actually in the story.
We talked about that a couple of.
We did.
Right. So now he's got 2 sickles.
That is why I gave you a sickle, my dude.
But you're not.
Otherwise, you would have gotten a shovel if you rolled lower.
That's so fair.
Shovel's better than nothing. One
You
good
like-
whack in the head with one of those. Whew.
Is he gonna use his feet too, or no?
Do we-
Feats?
He's
Do
got
we-
2 feet. He's walking.
What feats come at level?
Well, I don't know
8?
because I don't know if you have dual
He
weapons.
has-
Well, I mean, you can start with a feat. It depends on your DM,
Yeah.
I think, though.
Feet would be dual wielder, but
I
like
mean, at level 1, you start with a feat.
yeah, in his level 1 feat was dual wielder. because
Okay, so
one
that
I
way
got.
you could have. type
The
of
general
weapon,
rule is
so-
usually someone will start with. They'll start with
Yeah,
at
I
least
started-
one
I
feat.
started
Humans
with
start with 2
all the
typically
way
because they
back,
don't have like
even
a
in
racial
our-
benefit.
Even in our OG one shot back before we even fleshed out a story itself, he took dual wielder.
That's why Tsuya can technically have 2 feats to start off with because he's human.
Yeah, yeah. The only feat I have is dual wielder, but that comes from but yeah.
Then level 3, I would have 3 feet then, no?
3 or 4. Usually 4 is the
I
what?
don't remember.
At least for cleric, I don't know how it is for fighter, but like
at level 4 you get a feat.
that's the one where you
Yeah.
can choose either a feat or like AP bonus.
Yeah. All right. So
Like
he's got a
4,
sickle.
8, 12. It's like numeral of 4, I think.
With dawn approaching,
At least for
but not
clerics.
quite light yet, Ren feels frustrated. These things attacking him in his sleep, having a nightmare. It seems like he just cannot catch a break. How are you feeling in
Yeah,
this
it's a level 4.
moment?
So the sadness
they're
he
like
had is
numeral
now
of 4,
just
I wanna
anger.
say.
He's like angrily like
go, I have 2 feet.
stomping in the direction of
Which means we're at
whatever
level
he
12 now. You
feels.
can
I'm
either
about
pick
to
up
say
another
Ren
feat
would
or
know,
do
but in the direction of like
ability point bonus.
the road that should take him to whatever the closest city is, because he is like, I'm getting out of here as close as possible. I need to be back in fucking civilization.
I hate this boating shit.
We took carts. It only took a few hours to get to and from. This walking shit's a lot.
This walking shit is a lot.
He's not used to
God, what a
walking nowhere.
mood.
Yeah.
I feel.
It's like when you go to an amusement park for the first time in like a long time, and you're just like, God, everything hurts. I gotta stop again. You're like, we only walked 10 feet. I don't care.
I'm tired.
Or like
Go-
you go a
go-
period of being unemployed and then you're employed again and you're having to do a lot of walking at your job and you're like,
Yeah.
me at the library. Oh my god.
So,
Yeah.
what are your intentions at this point? Reading the letter and everything just
Oh, I already
going
have two
wrong? Like, what's going through your mind? What is your direction? Like,
He is, because he has the name of his father. It's sticking.
My mother.
He's probably looking.
Celerin Tekarin.
He's looking at the name,
Thackeray Binks.
trying to remember it, looking at it again, like basically committing it to memory.
Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit.
What is he telling himself he's going to do now?
He literally is like the first person I go to find. I'm asking who the fuck this man is. Someone has to know who he is. Someone has to know something.
Asking for potato.
I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah. He's not thinking of the ramifications of asking random people if they know this random person. He's just super focused on someone's got to know it. I need to get to the closest example of civilization to start asking someone if they know who this fucker might be. He's like, I just have a name. I need more than just a name.
At this point, you're just watching.
I just looked over and I saw that
I'm gonna go right here.
No, that's fair. I just happened to look over.
Wait, what are you looking
I just happened to look over for a moment. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Temporary distraction.
And if people also don't know, Mira literally is just over here, just stretching her back out.
I wanted to get away from the spiders, but now
There's
I'm just
also
like,
that.
now I'm also lazy.
Well, it'll be your turn eventually.
Not with
It'll
spiders.
be her turn sooner than she thinks.
Not with spiders. I will walk.
Hey. Yeah, he's definitely
They live in this realm.
I will leave the table.
They will follow you.
I fucking hate this. Oh, stop it.
So, Ren, full of determination and anger that all of this is happening to him,
a tiny bit of spite.
kicks in the dirt, saying, I fucking hate this, and there's nobody around to hear him, so he's just screaming obscenities.
When you cry, do they hear you in the woods?
The spiders might have, but they're gone now.
If a sad half-elf cries in the woods and no one can hear him, did he actually cry?
Did he
Yeah,
hear himself?
probably.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Then yes.
Yeah, probably.
If you're deaf, then no.
Damn.
Oh.
Filled with determination,
Who's Phil?
you
turn on
march
Undertale.
forward to what you believe is the right direction.
Uh-oh.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
What I believe is the right direction.
You're about to have.
You should know,
a
right?
bad
No,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
You know what? Let me roll survival.
I'm
Ren is about to have
so
bad
good
time.
at survival at my +0. 18.
Hey, there
Nice.
you go. What were you worried about?
Sometimes the pluses just don't matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely know which way the cart used to go. You sat in the front of the cart and you know the road, but you said, "Fuck this walking shit. I hate it."
I was about to say there's some cheekiness to it. What's going on here?
He walks a lonely road.
I walked to Burger King, then I walked back home from Burger King.
Said Dan.
Yeah, it said Dan. Shouts out to Dan.
And which coastal city are you off to? Was it the one you saw M in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The one that was most familiar to him. Like, yes, he went to a few of them, but the one
He's
that he
like,
saw M.
what do I look like? National Geographic? I don't got a map in front of me.
Hold on, let me get the map. No fucking idea.
The map is your fucking memory.
Wow, this is useless.
Wow, this is useless. Yeah, that's true.
You left your friends behind.
He did.
And now you're on your own. Alone. But haven't you always been alone?
Damn.
Depending on who you ask.
I'm gonna ask you to bring that
I'm
emo
just
down
trying
to
to-
7.
I'm just trying to
No.
hurt you.
I know you are. And I'm being.
I'm trying to fuck you up.
So
I'm
the
just-
coastal cities that you're going to is Mesro.
Mesero.
So that way you know this.
Thank you.
M
I
for
will forget
Mesero.
I will forget
I will
this.
forget this in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Ren will not remember
Yeah,
this.
Ren remembers.
Mesero will be the closest one to the coast.
Mesero
And
these.
so you walk
Nope.
off the map into the abyss.
Yay. You know, Cliff.
And then we turn into Amaryllis.
Amaryllis, get
Oh,
the fuck
no.
over here.
So, leaving off.
OneDrive isn't signed in.
So, leaving off.
Thank you, Google.
We left Ren in the dust.
In the wind.
He squashed
Ember
some
wind.
spiders. And now we transition over to Amaryllis.
Oh,
We left him in the
congratulations.
Ember wind.
We left him in the Ember Realm. That's pretty good.
The scene opens where we left off. Amaryllis, with a new light and determination, abandons her symbol of Rao. She now dons a new symbol, the goddess Mishikon. The head priest Pen leads her to the prayer room
Tell her.
Nope.
so they may meditate and connect with your new
Fool
goddess.
us.
With what?
Goulash?
Fool us.
You're in the gay meditation room. Okay?
I was gonna. Yeah.
Listen, when it's called Fairy Fire.
She is the
You know.
Lady of Lights.
No.
You know.
So zesty.
Zesty. It's so zesty.
Flaming.
Hey,
Yep.
Zest
What?
maxing?
What?
Zest. You're not fully
So
clean
good.
until you're zestfully clean.
Nope.
We're not. Mira and Amaryllis are like, that's not what's going on at
This
all.
feels really weird in the context of we're in a temple right now.
Ah,
I'm being led to a prayer room.
well,
You are being led to a prayer room by Pen, the head priest. Sure.
Shut it.
So that you may meditate and connect with your new goddess. As you wait for the high cleric, for whom you would practice under, Mavzak folk.
is that the Dragonborn?
My ballsack.
My balls.
Huh?
Is that the Dragonborn?
None of them
No.
are Dragonborn. Pen is who you would know as the Gold Dragon
The
later.
Gold Dragon, that's what it, because he had a humanoid
Yeah.
vestige, that's what it was. Like, there was something dragon related.
It was.
It's a reference to
she
his
does-
magic.
Yeah, she
With
doesn't know
coins.
this now, but
No,
future
I'm-
you guys
I'm
know
just
it's
saying,
Pen
like,
Delver.
current.
Yeah,
Pendelver. Aha.
but he's just going by Pen.
It's his pen name.
It's his
If
pen
you would.
name.
Red
Yep.
Rover. So
That's
Pen
pretty
Delver
much
over.
it.
Yeah.
But So in this room you're meditating to connect with Mishiko. And while you do that, you'll be waiting, in the meditation room until your master, your new master, comes, who will be Mamazaki. Folk is his full name.
Folk.
My ballsack Folk.
Hell yeah, it is.
Folk music?
The folk music.
And as you're led by the high priest, Amaryllis starts to wonder if this was the right decision.
What?
Would she need to abandon her love of knowledge to help those in need? As with Rao, was it really one over the other? Almost as if to read her mind, Pen chimes in and leads. Do not fret, child. Nishiko's teaching reach far beyond the love that I preach of the goddess. Though she teaches love, that does not mean you need to abandon your thirst for knowledge. For she too encompasses that as well. To know is to love, and to love is to care. One without the other would be to love blindly. As long as you carry with you the empathy and courage to do what is right, she will accept you as you are. She is, after all, the embodiment of a mother's love.
Come as you are.
Love and understand as she would. You arrive at the prayer room.
Damn, this church has some sick ass riffs.
Yeah, dude.
I did not loop it, apparently.
Sick frets, dog.
No,
Whoops.
I have no idea what's going on. So in this prayer room, what do you do?
Right?
Yeah.
Do you choose to meditate?
Yeah.
Anything but.
To commune with the goddess?
Yeah.
Pull a fat one. We'll see God soon.
These shrooms will
I'm
help.
gonna see the light soon.
These shrooms will help.
Shrooms will assist.
They're just shit talking.
They're gonna assist.
Yep.
As you meditate, what kind of questions go through your head?
Just to help you remember.
That's what's going through.
She's like, everything? Did everything I do?
I can't turn my brain off.
Yeah, oh, what a mood.
So in the prayer room, a billion questions run past her mind, and she can barely concentrate on even one. And in this, almost as if the goddess answers, her mind calms and quiets.
The ADHD meds kicked in.
Normal people act like this.
Adderall works wonders.
It does.
I was a kid when he finally got on it. What? This is how normal.
She was like, "Oh shit."
He locked in, chat.
Does it let you add at all?
Oh, he was adding everything.
'Cause after all,
You're
my
Adderall. So Amaryllis is trying to pray. There's a million questions going through her head.
Religious Adderall.
Holy.
Holy Adderall.
Uh-huh.
Adds up.
It ain't even midnight yet.
Adderall up.
Take 2 before praying.
Take 2 of these and talk to Mishiko in the morning.
It takes 2, baby. So Amaryllis is meditating.
Like, what the fuck am I doing right now?
A knock rings through the room. Do you? Hello. I hope I'm not intruding too much. Stands before you. Not too tall, but taller than you, of course.
Everyone is. Just saying. I ain't judging. I'm just saying.
A very human male with a little bit older with a very warm and inviting smile.
I ask what makes him very human.
The design.
The design. The schematics of this person.
The
Very
design
human.
is very
The
human.
design is very human.
The blueprints.
The blueprints.
Have you ever seen those inventions and it says the design is very human?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what makes it.
There's a little pulse going up your ass.
Oh.
That's what
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's what makes Subaru.
No, it's what makes a human a human.
Is that a Supra?
Is that a Supra? My man sprayed an entire thing
He
of
sprayed
like
his
Windex
glasses.
on his glasses and wiped
And
them.
wiped
Went,
them
Is
off.
that a Supra?
It's a soap opera.
I don't know why that gets me every time. It's just so
It's
stupid.
just how stupid it is.
I know.
Get little windshield wipers for your glasses.
Yo. So is this my ball sack itch?
I hope I am not intruding too much. Did I interrupt anything? I shall be your master. Under the teachings of Michiko, I am Mabazak Folk. May I ask whom I have the pleasure of teaching?
This bitch. Not Amaryllis.
Me.
Not Amaryllis. Your master. Like this bitch.
So me?
Damn.
Technically.
Jesus Christ.
By technicality.
By technicality, yes.
When you say this bitch, it always means me. So
That was me last episode when young Chrissy showed up.
She's checking to see if it looped.
I know I pressed loop on you.
Oh, it's just
I
because
put a
it's just-
loop on you. And now you're
Oh no, it's because
silent.
it's going, but you have to give it a minute.
Okay,
Full
but I'll
is
just
okay.
keep doing that.
It's pressed down.
You gotta press play.
Difficulties.
I'm keeping that in there. Just this once. Sometimes you need a little behind the scenes.
Not all of them.
Just a little. Just
As a treat.
Just
A little treat.
Little behind the scenes as a treat.
May I ask whom I have the pleasure of teaching?
Amaryllis.
Do you have a last name? Ah, of the Dales.
whoa. Who's Dale?
I'm familiar with that name.
What Dale? That was
Praise
some,
hail, praise hail.
that wasn't even me. That wasn't even me this time.
Your family runs a farm, do you know? Ah, yes. Hope they trade.
We barter.
Yes, that's how.
We We're trading, we barter,
We trading.
we're
Raiding,
maintaining
trading.
the economy. Thanks, Spice and Wolf, for teaching me.
I said that the other day.
Thanks, Spice.
Damn.
Just think Spice and Wolf as a whole. Shouts out.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Amaryllis. Such a name certainly does suit you. He chuckles. Much like the flower, you stand determined. Do you know what the flower symbolizes? My Asian came out. Symbolizes.
Supervises rap.
Super
Laughing.
Is that a super? I rap.
I rap.
I rap.
Before anyone says anything, you are part Asian.
Well,
so-
she said it. I rap.
Oh man.
Do you know what the flower symbolizes, young Amaryllis?
Roll intelligence to see if she knows.
Do you know what your own name
Roll and
means?
find out.
I mean,
my name flower. She's about to roll 1 dice and throw 5 away into the dice
shut
jail.
up.
Roll it around and
What?
find out.
Oh god, is this just intelligence? or-
Intelligence check.
Okay, so that's +3.
13.
So, you've heard a little bit about it. I mean, the most you've heard is that it blooms in winter and Some places it means to sparkle or to shine.
Shine bright.
I'm bright like a flower.
Yeah, kind of.
Do
Yeah.
you relay that information? Very good. Did you know? And he just
Did
goes
you know?
off.
Did you know?
Game.
They are believed
Did you
to
know?
celebrate. You guys were.
What'd I do?
I said celebrate.
Celebrate.
I mean, you are in a church.
No
so
problems
celebrate
here.
does-
No problems for her.
They are believed to symbolize love, pride, strength, and determination as they stand tall above all winter blooms. It often represents resilience to its determination and ability to bloom in the winter. In some places, as you said, it does mean to sparkle, symbolizing hope. The head priest tells me you were a student of Rao.
Wow.
She just nods. I'm sure you have questions. If at any time you think of one, please do not hesitate to ask. Forgive me if I overwhelm you.
Little does he know.
You
Little
have
does
donned the
she know.
symbol, but I ask, do you know all that it stands for?
That's for triangle. Rotary check?
Oh God.
Not yet.
Let's see. Well, hold on. Plus
Plus 5. That's 7.
You
Oh, God.
you know the god is an infinity symbol, but you don't quite know what it truly represents. You have maybe heard the name and you heard what the sermon was about, but you don't really know.
the big yellow one.
But yet he is happy to tell you.
Oh,
I'm glad you asked.
Oh, you have unlocked my hyperfocus.
He goes,
he's autistic
very
for
good.
religion.
You do know a little bit.
Dialogue
He,
sounds
he tries to
Sit on
praise
Super
you.
Katsu.
Katsu.
Come on, fucking
A
up the word.
Kotsky?
Hi.
I have the urge to put one of these in
Hook
my
box
mouth
on.
and swallow it.
What?
I don't know.
I'm keeping that in too.
No.
No, that's staying in. So he's explaining.
All too happily, he explains. Mishikal stands not only for love, but compassion, healing of home and of knowledge. Mishikal is also known as the light bringer, or the healing hand. She is the patron of of healing for for body, mind, and spirit.
Yeah, for both body
Yeah.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Body, bath, and beyond.
The patron of motherhood and the seeker to restore what has been lost. The goddess embraces the soul's desire to grow and learn from their mistakes. In many woven tales of the goddess, she has transcended worlds, and she's depicted with fellow gods such as the Platinum Dragon and other gods of all that is good. Many depictions of her earthly body have been described in many forms. A beautiful woman in a blue sky robe, a grandmotherly woman in a blue faded smock, a blue-eyed child with silver hair, a beautiful knight in gleaming silver and blue plate. There is also tales of legendary artifacts. Oh my, perhaps I'm overwhelming you.
Meanwhile, she's just like,
Oh, there's so much knowledge.
a hyperfocus.
Knowledge.
He's
Let's
just
go.
going on, and he realizes perhaps he's info dumping just a little too much.
She's
Lord
still
drop.
hanging.
New lore unlocked.
Wake up, new lore drop.
New lore drops.
Amaryllis, wake up, new goddess lore drop.
Yo.
Hey, Renfus. Whoop.
Now,
Oh.
looking into Mishikal with what little I could glean on the internet, because a lot of her lore comes from the series Dragonlance.
Mm-hmm.
And originally comes from the world Kern, I think it is. And within this place, many of the gods have different names, and many of the gods do transcend worlds.
Yeah.
The platinum dragon there that she is friends with is Paladine, who is Bahamut. She also goes around and does good for humans and other, people in the world, along with other good gods. She has done many notable things, and she's had that one champion. But she only has one holiday.
Damn. She does all that and just gets one day
Yeah.
of recognition.
Like any woman ever.
Many of the other gods have several holidays throughout the year, but hers is only of the harvest, which makes sense, being of motherhood and things like that. But even though you have left the knowledge domain, she still encompasses knowledge. One of her traits is not only love, but knowledge as well. So,
You know that you
so this way, you do not have to leave behind the knowledge that so drew you to Rao.
This is why Amaryllis still knows a little bit of field medici.
Yeah.
I'll meet her.
So you don't have to let go of those. What Mabazak is trying to explain to you is you don't have to let go of any of that, because she encompasses so much more. She tries to help what has been lost. She tries to, figure out things for people, and she tries to do all the good that she can. But of course, in the way gods can, because they can't do it, directly.
can't do it for you, yeah.
It's like,
You can
gee,
just kinda
look at
nudge
that
you
pile
along.
of bricks over there that somebody left to build your home.
They can nudge you along, but they're not going to give you the direction.
Yes. They'll maybe tell you in a weird riddle and make you figure it out, but not
Riddle me this.
directly.
Riddle me this.
So after info dumping all this, forgive me. I see your vestments could use a change. Seeing as you're from the Dales and it's so close, come back in a few days' time, and I'll have a place ready for you, so you may meet your fellow clerics. They'll be here by then. They are out helping other villages at the moment, so they will come back
Sure,
within
Emma.
a few days' time.
I'm sure Amaryllis is like, you mean actually helping this time? Sorry, I spoke out of turn.
At this thought, that does cross your mind, but it also worries you. To helping in what way? Because your mind is brought back to the village that you had just come from. And the cleric's idea of helping these people was to put them out of their misery and kill them. And so the idea that they're out helping initially excites you. A part of you kind of goes reserved, and you think, in what kind of way, though?
Yeah.
So your excitement turns to
Apprehension.
Yeah. Do you think she might ask at that point?
I think she'll probably just wait for them to come back and just kind of observe.
Just kind of see if they're on, if they stand on business.
You do have the observant feat.
That is true. That is very true.
You have
Not at this point, but
at level 3. I was pretty sure you had it pretty early in the game.
no, I started with linguist.
Level 4 is when you get
Oh.
the second feat.
Yeah.
Well, you will be observant.
I feel like her observing this early on is what eventually leads her to be the observant.
Extra observant.
Extra observant.
Extra.
No,
Linguist is how she knows all those languages early on.
Yeah. He gives you a warm smile, and he asks, "Would you prefer
Worm. He said worm.
worm?"
A worm.
He gives you a warm smile, and asks, "Would you prefer an escort home, or at least a horse?" Here, not too far. Maybe like an hour or 2.
Oh, what time of day is it now?
At this time, it is about. It's not quite evening yet. It's about midday.
Past noon in that after.
And it would take about an hour to 2.
Yeah.
Walking or on a horse?
Walking. On a
Walking,
horse,
okay.
it would take maybe like 15, 30 minutes, depending on if the horse is galloping.
I think I'll be okay to go by myself. I will have to.
Would you like a horse?
Okay.
As you wish. So, you.
You're like, get the fuck out of here.
So you go over here, you go out. Ooh. And I led you the wrong way.
Whoops.
Whee!
Sorry, I got lost.
I got
Still
lost in
new
the gay
here.
room.
Travel by
Sorry, I'm still new here.
So
Excuse
you
me.
leave out of the front doors,
Sorry, I don't have a map.
and Mabazak follows closely behind.
I know this is good intentions, but that's kind of creepy.
Well, he follows you through the church, like to
No,
walk
I
you
know,
out,
it just-
yeah. And he warmly smiles and says, "If you need anything, just call upon us, child." With his warm smile, you can't explain it, but you feel a warm presence just watch over it. Something you just have not felt in a long time.
Something you've probably thought you should be feeling while in the presence of Rao.
Yes. He waves as you
Bye
walk away,
Okay, bye.
and finally, a sense of belonging. Something you had hoped to find with Rao. Something you start thinking back on. And when you think back on it, you remember how the clerics first were, the initiates that you were with. How excited you all were, how competitive you all were with each other to gain the most knowledge. How excited you were.
You read 4 books? Oh, I read 5 books.
Pretty much. That was the extent of their thing.
You learned 1 language, and Amaryllis is like,
I have 50.
Learned 5. Starting to pick up a 6th. I mean, what? Hall?
She started learning Celestial.
Well,
Reflecting back on all of this, you kind of think, what changed them? Why? Would you also change this stuff? On your long walk home, what goes through your mind? What do you think about?
What do I tell my parents?
oh, that's such a
huge ass lie is what you're gonna tell them.
that.
Well,
Remember how good she is at that.
Remember?
yeah, I was gonna say.
Remember how we went to your parents' house and you're like, no danger.
Yeah,
Well, that was less danger and more just
to be fair, they saw
Every
right
time
through
we
it.
were-
big change.
Every time we were bringing up stuff,
Oh yeah, we fought the
you did fight bandits.
bandits.
Yeah, but that one was less danger and more just real sad and a big change.
I mean, I'm sure your parents are understanding.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, oh man, I was set on Rao. I put all this time and effort into it, and now it doesn't seem like it paid off.
I think you feel maybe a sense of like
It's more like
wasn't
I'm gonna feel like I wasted their time with
Yeah.
it.
that like the failure to connect really makes you feel bad that you wasted yours.
It's like the equivalent of like going to college for a certain degree,
And
realizing
the
that
degree doesn't
this
work.
isn't hitting you the way you thought it would, and then
Yeah.
trying to explain to your parents why you want to change your major. And even though it's like they maybe chill with it and be like, yeah, go for it,
It's still
it's still like, oh god, that was a lot of time.
because then
and
that
effort
comes
we
with
put
it like,
in.
well, I get to have to stay a couple extra years.
And
That's
it's like
good.
you feel like you wasted all the time and effort for the major that you realize you don't even want in the first place.
And money.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Do you feel any sadness, or is it anxiety? Anger?
For that, it's more just, I hope they're not too upset.
A little bit of an
Tiny bit,
not
yeah.
like an overwhelming kind of play.
Like, she's pretty sure it's not going to end in, like, oh, they're going to be pissed.
as
It's
my
more just like, oh, okay.
As my therapist.
Like a guilty feel.
Yeah.
You feel guilty.
So as you walk home, you feel a sense of guilt. Not necessarily that your parents will be angry, but more like you're angry at yourself.
Ooh.
You are sure they will understand, but at the same time, you kind of want them to be a little mad at you. Just a little bit.
Because you're mad at yourself.
And you wonder, will it be okay? Am I doing the right thing? You wish you had these answers. And as you're thinking this, you have just been walking and thinking this whole time, and without even really noticing, you are at your front door.
She probably goes like boom, boom. Oh. Knock, knock.
Just, yeah, like, do I knock or do I just go in through the door?
And as you look at your door, it goes to Tsuya. Okay, this next part is this bozos.
Damn, you got called a bozo.
The clown?
You certainly are.
It's uncanny how well you could do that fucking clown horn.
No, it's the stomach. It's the stomach noises for me.
Yeah.
So here, we open with Tsuya, lying in a bed, awake just before dawn, staring up at his roof. Though
It's time to battle.
Though he steeled his determination to become stronger, part of him feels numb. Before this, Tsuya had never suffered such a great loss. A single tear escapes before he realizes it, and he wipes it away and takes a deep breath.
I'm too tough to cry. I mean, to be fair, it's
Warriors
like
don't cry.
It's a worthy reason to be that upset.
I'm too lucrid to quit.
He thinks to himself, there's no time for sorrow. I need to focus. He gets up and dresses, devoid of color, as does his house, to mourn the loss of Raylan, and in remembrance of his heroic actions. Tsuya comes down from his room and goes straight to the dining room. He's surprised to see Linda and Arthur at such an early hour, as they only usually have dinner together. Linda stands up and hugs him, as if she knows how he's feeling, yet uses no words to comfort him directly. How does the day find you, son?
A day full of training.
A day is a day.
Well, I thought it would be nice for us to have dinner for a change. I mean, breakfast for a change.
Wow.
Sorry.
How long did I sleep?
He's like, jeez.
Listen, they
Fuck.
they didn't want to wake you up.
I didn't want to wake you up, but we're having midnight breakfast.
Midnight breakfast.
Midnight breakfast.
She goes, I thought it would be nice to have breakfast together for a change. You do have to meet Thorin, but this is a tempting offer.
He'll understand.
I suppose a quick bite wouldn't hurt.
Thorin comes in. Well, a warrior just can't start the day off right without a hearty breakfast. We have time. He
Yeah,
explains.
I got time.
Looks at his wrist.
His wrist.
That's good.
I got time.
Yeah,
Bro,
I got
are you
time.
psychic? Where did you come from?
What's going
He smelled
on?
Are you
perhaps?
psychic?
Huh?
Psychic.
What was that?
Are you psychic?
What is psychic?
What's going on here?
Psychic sickness.
Preface.
I think I took psychic damage from that.
Psychic.
That's good.
Mental fatigue, actually.
Your mother says, "Really, Thorin? Yet you rarely have it.
Oh, he's got it.
No?
Perhaps you are
baby's
not
got it."
so mighty a warrior," she says in a teasing tone to Thorin. And he replies, "Well, in my old age, dear sister, I must watch my figure." He chuckles. Arthur also laughs. Let us eat then. Well, he kind of does this when he says, "Watch his figure."
Alright, Grandpa, time to take you back to the home.
You take your Metamucil.
It's not quite that old.
No, I know.
Upon the table is a spread of breakfast meats, freshly cooked ham,
Breakfast.
gigantic peppered sausages with white
Hey.
gravy, bacon, and plenty of eggs, and a glass of Ravenswood breakfast wine. It tastes of
Second
apple
edition.
and black cherries, a light sweet blend that pairs well with saltiness of the meats.
The revised version.
I wonder if they ever found Ravenswood wine in the wild, if they just blindfold Tsuya in current time and he can taste it and see if he knows which version of it is. If we ever found like some in the wild.
That one has vinegar.
The fuck are you drinking?
That's 2%.
That's 2%.
2% milk.
2% wine. 2%.
No, we put 2% milk in there.
Oh,
He's tasting the milk.
Gross.
is this a King's Cup game? God damn, this is disgusting.
I mean, you are blindfolding him and asking him to figure out the differences.
Figure it out.
Who knows what you added to the
Figure
drink?
it out, yeah.
In canon, Tsuya really does know the different types of wines.
He
and
does,
how
yeah.
they taste. This was showcased at in Vaholanen when they announced their fake marriage, and Chrissy brought out a very old mark of the wine, and
I
Tsuya was
vaguely
surprised about
remember
it,
this.
and I think that's when he kind of started softening up to Chrissy because she had the wine.
I vaguely remember this.
Yeah, no. That was...
You got the boots of skating.
Oh, yeah.
Skate boots, yeah.
And then you were immediately made uncomfortable by how many people wanted to dance with you.
Yeah.
Let's not do that, no.
I kind of don't do that.
I kind of don't.
Kind of don't.
Can you don't?
And you don't.
Can you don't?
Should make that your fucking wallpaper on your phone.
Can you
don't?
You
Or a lock
welcome the
screen.
much needed distraction that your parents so lovingly brought. Thorin turns to you. Well, it's time we work off all this food.
Yes, Uncle. It's time.
Your mom looks a little bit worried. Ooh. She smiles and she wishes you good luck in your trip.
She's probably sitting there going like, he's gonna come back and beat the fuck out
I'll be back, Mom. And I'll be stronger.
When you
She
work
kind
out,
of just goes like this.
when you work out for one day and you think you're jacked. Where are my abs?
You work out one
Where's
day.
my
and you think
washboard
you've lost-
abs?
You work out one day, you think you've lost weight, but you've just gained weight from inflaming the muscles.
Listen.
Like, why am I 5 pounds heavier?
Bro,
Why am I fucking
that's
fatter?
muscle.
Muscle.
Before you know what it is, why am I fatter?
Yeah.
I worked out. I drank water. I drank water.
I drank?
I ate a carrot.
Ignore the Big Mac that I ate earlier.
Shut
I did
up.
have a carrot.
Shut up. I put the carrot on the Big Mac.
Oh, that's gross.
I took the middle bun out and I put the carrot.
I didn't,
Alright,
have,
Tsuya's training. That's disgusting.
I didn't have any buns. I put the lettuce instead.
What do you mean you don't have any? Oh.
The lettuce bun.
A lettuce bun.
Yeah, you've never heard. They substitute
I know
like the
it-
bread
yeah,
for
the
the
lettuce
lettuce.
Lettuce
wrap.
style, yeah. It was
Or
like
lettuce
bun,
bun.
though.
Lettuce wrap.
Yeah, that's the healthy version. You just put lettuce bun on a burger.
Keto. It's keto friendly.
So
Oh, shit.
Thorin leads you to an empty field near the house.
It's just olive oil.
He leads you to an empty field and he just punches you in the face.
He steals your lunch money.
On the way there.
Gives you a swirly in the river, fucking nerd.
down by the river.
Yeah, you're gonna get thrown over there.
You get swirly down.
You get swirled.
Thorin asks how you're holding.
It's hard, Uncle, but I have to keep true to the words you said. And I have to be patient. Keep true to the words. And so I have to take this seriously. And I will.
There are a lot of hardships and duties of a soldier. And there are many tales of grandeur, but there are so many more of struggle and loss. This is something that happens a lot. You will lose comrades, you will lose people you love, and sometimes it is unavoidable. Hold on to what you care for and only do what you can.
I understand.
Disobeying a single order can make or break a mission, Tsuya. Save or sacrifice lives, and just that one action affects so many more.
Then I'll surge above it.
Little does he know.
Just
Continue to
remember
ignore.
that communication is key. Orders can be up for debate if there's time, but ultimately you must fall in line. And keep your emotions in check. Blindly letting them control you will only lead to more loss. Do you understand?
I understand. But this ring I have says otherwise.
What?
Oh no.
Sauron's ring?
The ring of rage.
Oh, the Ring of Rage. You don't have that
I know,
yet.
I'm just playing.
Actually,
It would be cool if I had it,
because
though.
of the way that you can keep your emotions in check
Just because
was
I'm
the
in
only reason it didn't overtake you, because you at first felt complete and utter rage, ready to go rampant, and then you controlled it and reined it in. So it's only because you have that talent set that you could control it. So Thorin's words, taken to heart.
Bring it in.
Alright, I'm head out.
He's like, it's too
Alright,
late
I'm
for
out.
this shit. We're not in this scene. It's fine.
Alright, I got it.
We can walk away.
You really got it though.
Oh, I got it.
I got it. I got it bad.
Undo.
Undo.
Let me explain.
Now, I've talked to your mother and father. For a while, for now, while you train, your duty in meeting with nobles will be halted.
Excellent.
They agreed in hopes that your temper will tame towards the nobles in time.
Toward the fairer sex.
Little does he know.
Maybe his teen angst will, go down.
Yeah.
I know well the snakes that hide in the grass, but being strategic in how you address them will give you the upper hand on the battleground. No matter how little we may like it, we all require each other's aid. And not all nobles are so terrible. There is that young girl you had it out with when you were younger. He laughs.
Which one?
Which one?
That one.
The only one I've disciplined you for.
The only one I have disciplined you for.
Me, personally.
Your mom, not so much.
For your mom, it's same shit, different day.
He laughs.
What, you mean the little one that has
The little one.
power?
She isn't so bad once you get to know her.
Anyways.
When she comes, I entertain her often.
Nope.
I have
Nope.
taught her enough.
She's 12.
She's at this point she's older now, but not in that way.
No, I know, but I'm like,
That phrasing is not good.
She's taken to the way of the sword.
Not a word.
what's
I just see him like on his face. I'm like, not a
Her
word.
hands are too small for two-handed sword.
Whoa.
Just trying to book.
All right.
Does she know how to grip that sword?
There's not alcohol in this drink.
Yes. The swords are.
Go on.
Yeah,
The swords are what?
and that's the end of Tsuya. We're done.
We
No.
go to the graveyard.
Yo,
You
death
You'll
happens.
see there's another scarecrow hanging up in the dirt.
That's just Greg.
That's Tsuya.
That's Tsuya.
That's where his pride
Oh.
went to die.
Oh man.
Whew.
God, we got so
my
sidetracked.
fucking God.
God damn.
You know, your mother had such a temperament when she was younger.
No, I
I'm
can
pretty sure
imagine.
that's where your bold temperament comes from. He laughs again.
Mayhaps.
Thorin stops walking. He turns to you
Punches
and
you.
he throws you a blunted metal sword.
Oh.
He punches
Ready your weapon, boy.
it.
It's
Not
ready.
here I come.
Roll initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, you're not gonna win.
17.
20.
Do I add my stuff?
Are we at
Even
level
if
3 now?
you add your stuff, he's still gonna win you.
I know, but am I fighting with my
Your
level 3?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. May
Is
as
it
well
still
get
just a
used
sword?
to your level 3. Yes. It's a blunted metal sword, so
Jesus.
it's just a long sword.
Okay.
It's more like bludgeoning rather than.
Slashing.
So he's going to go and attack you.
Oh.
What's your AC at 3?
16.
Okay, so he does miss. You do happen to just dodge it.
My turn?
Yes. I don't know how fighters work, so.
You just swing your weapon and
Keep on hacking.
that's it.
Slash.
Swing.
Oh yeah, that was a swing on it.
16.
Does
Oh.
not hit.
Batter, swing.
Alright, action search. And I swing again.
Okay.
Even
Even
worse.
worse.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So you swing and you miss, but you're so sure you have it this time, and you swing again. Actually, you swing once, and then you're so sure you have it, you stab forward. But you completely miss him, and when you stab forward because he moves, you trip over and you fall. You have knocked yourself prone.
I get up.
Okay, you can use
It'll
your
take half
movement
your
speed.
movement.
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
And that's it. And that's it for me.
He has gotten a nat 20 against you.
Yo, get wrecked. Fuck them kids.
Damn.
Oh, that pop was needed.
Is that the pop you need?
Yeah.
Pop rock.
Gotta do math.
Yeah.
Come on, do math.
Come on.
No.
No.
So,
Got to do them numbers.
so he does 7 damage to you? What's your... You're like in the 30s, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, is that including the crit damage?
I don't
Oh.
know how crit damage works.
Yeah, you just add the
Add the
full
max, huh?
damage on top of
I don't know what the max is. 1d8
it. So
plus
it'd be,
4.
So
add 12 to the 7.
So
That's 19 points.
And-
The crit, you add full damage
Okay.
to it. Yeah.
And he's I'm gonna do action search.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can do it again.
Okay, that one. $15
No.
does not hit then.
I swing.
Fine.
And I swing with Great Weapon Master.
You're a great weapon.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, it can only be Great Weapon, huh?
You ain't no master yet.
Yeah, you're not a master yet.
No, that's my feet. So.
You haven't caught them all.
But I guess lore wise it wouldn't make sense, right?
No.
What about my heavy armor? No, right?
I would say not yet.
As time goes on, it's like
Oops.
Fighters.
I don't know, what are they proficient in?
Maybe
hold on.
just go under fighter and it'll have
They're like proficient in
the should
everything.
give you like armor.
They're proficient in everything.
Yeah.
They are
Just
proficient.
roll.
Simple weapons, martial weapons, all armors and
17.
shields.
Does not hit.
All armor.
Okay.
All armors and shields. Yeah.
So technically that would mean
18?
All armor.
Yes.
So
Well,
Although he's weak as shit now, bro.
God damn it.
God damn.
6.
Hercules, Hercules.
Mm. 15.
Nope.
Damn. Sucks to suck, dude. I'm good.
16?
That's my armor class.
So that hits. Yeah, that's a bro.
6. No. 8, sorry.
Okay. 19.
That hits.
Whoa, finally! Tsuya hit!
Got
You
it.
got one hit.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's just the one that we need.
11 damage.
Okay. So you get a flurry of blows from him, and
No, that's a monk thing.
then
Oh fuck.
within those blows, you find your opening, and you get one good hit in.
Is that another natural 20?
No, but he got you.
Oh,
You surpassed your class. 12 damage.
I'm done.
So you are down. He helps you back up. Still quite a long way to go.
Yeah.
You missed nearly every hit.
Yeah.
But you're strong, I'll give you that. Brute force alone won't win you any battles. You lack finesse, and you lack strategy.
Yes, these nuts.
This is going to be an uphill battle if you just rely on strength alone.
Alone. Across your face.
Hey, yo.
Simply relying on yourself. Yes, that's it. Soon, I'll be leaving to train the newest battalion recruits for His Majesty, Stroff von Lumen.
That's
Say
a
that
cool-
name again?
What's that name again?
Stroff von Lumen is the king of where Tsuya's country is.
Ah.
You're gonna train the king's troops?
Would you like to come and train alongside them? I
All
feel it
the
will better
course.
your understanding of
All
the
the
true
king's
essence
horses.
of battle.
How could I refuse?
You say no?
I say yes.
How can I refuse? You say no. Oh, that's so good.
I mean, he's a smart ass.
That is
Oh,
how,
yeah. Oh,
that is how
absolutely.
one refuses.
I smirk and I say yes.
I don't know.
Good. Then we leave by carriage in 3 days' time. He throws a towel at you. Let's see it where it hits you. So he
In the
throws a towel
face.
at you, and it
I
hits
catch.
you lightly.
He
Okay,
said-
roll the catch.
Roll a catch.
What am I adding?
I don't know.
Dexterity.
Yeah,
Add your
definitely
dexterity
dex.
modifier.
Ooh.
Oh!
So you definitely catch it.
Damn.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
So though he tends to throw it at your face, you catch
You've gotten
it
used
very
to this. You're like,
quickly.
How's that for finesse, Uncle?
oh, that was good.
Now if only you could keep it up.
Hey.
No, that's his uncle. He's also a child.
They're men talking to each other.
How do you spell finesse?
F-I-N-E-S-S-E.
Yes, that's
F-U-C-K Y-O-U.
R-S.
F-E-C-K-A-S-S.
Fuck ass.
ASF.
Finesse.
Finesse.
Fin ass. Okay.
S-S-M.
Ass in.
Forensic.
So
S-U-C-K-M-Y-A-S-S.
you start to walk back
Forensic.
your house. And Thorin tells you, I have some affairs to tend to. Our young
Hey,
guest will be
yo.
arriving soon. So I must help your parents entertain her while they look over contracts. Would you like to join us?
No.
Entertain her.
I think I'm trained.
The banter would be most entertaining.
I'm sure.
Oh, it's gotta be her
Do
then.
your chores then.
I'd rather.
The prospect of chopping wood sounds much more relaxing.
Hey, hey, yo.
So Thorin goes off to entertain their young guest.
So, Chrissy, what are you doing in this situation right now?
Going over the contract.
Going over
Paperwork.
paperwork.
Oh, her favorite. Paperwork.
Paperwork, and then while his parents go over it, she has nothing to do, so Thorin usually entertains her.
He beats the shit out of her with a sword. Get wrecked, scrub.
She has finesse though.
She does, yeah.
He
'Cause she's a
actually,
cat.
he actually is the one that teaches her how to use longsword. That's why she has martial proficiency.
Yeah.
So in her backstory, way long ago, this is why she can use those claws that she has.
Who's Marshall?
Mathers.
Smather.
Oh, yo!
This whole table knew where we were going.
Oh,
Spaghetti.
spaghetti.
On your way to go chop wood,
Hey.
you stop by Raylan's grave. And you bring an offering of wine and a bone.
No, I bring ale.
Yeah.
You bring an offering
enough for the homie.
of ale
Or
and
one
a
for the homie.
bone for Raylan and Balin to set on their grave.
The goodest of boys.
And there you see as well your uncle Theo.
Uncle Theo.
You brought a Mad Dog 2020 and a Glock.
And if you didn't already glean it, what the fuck is on my sock?
What's the... Oh, the wire stuff. For the...
And if you didn't already glean it, this is Raylan's father.
I fixed the car.
I fixed the heart fix.
He asks without
Yes.
looking. He's just looking straight ahead. And he asks, did he really die a hero? This kind of surprises you because he doesn't ever really speak. He's always been serious and focused.
Stoic.
The greatest hero that I know.
That's the story of how I became the world's greatest.
No.
Theo lays his hand upon the grave and he says, Raylan was all that was left of his mother. His voice kind of shakes. He died with honor, so I pray Tempest reunites them. His hand clenches and then unclenches. He walks toward Tsuya, seeing the offering you hold in your hand, and puts his hand upon you. Thank you. And then he just walks away.
Ale y'all never got.
You kind of glean that the thank you is more than just what you brought for
Alien?
the offering. It was more kind of thank you for accepting my son when no one else did. So what do you do with your offerings?
He chugs it, throws the cup on the ground.
Plays a
like,
Yakuza karaoke
You
song.
pour one out for the homies.
I put the bone on Balin's grave.
Play the Yakuza karaoke song. I don't know the words.
I don't know the words.
I was a fool. That's the word.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. If only I was more gung ho and being an adventurer, or perhaps maybe if I trained harder instead of focusing on the tournament. Maybe if I went to less balls.
I mean, valid.
All I know is that you're the heroic cousin that I'll never forget. And I pour half of it, and I drink some, and then I pour the rest. Our morning ale, I never forgot.
The doggo got some.
Yeah.
He got the bone.
Oh.
And then we leave it at that. I leave it at that.
Colt 45 and a pack of marbles.
So filled with a mix of
Newports.
emotions.
Newports, there you go. Yeah. Colt 45 and a pack of Newports.
Motherfucking Newports.
Filled with a mix of emotions. Breathe out, dust yourself off, and go chop some wood. Perhaps this will get your mind off of things.
I know this seems abrupt, but we're still getting our bearings with how we want to do these episodes. But
Ball bearings.
yeah,
How do we want to do this?
The ball bearings. This is the end of episode 80. Almost said 85. No, we're well past 85. This is the end of episode 88. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will catch you guys in 2
On the flip
weeks
side.
for episode 89,
See you
and
next
we'll
ball.
be doing it. See you next ball. And we're gonna keep playing. So, but yeah, we'll see you guys in a
That's
couple
gonna
weeks
just
for
be my
episode
saying of the year.
89. Yeah, see you next
Next
ball.
ball.